Alright, I know you all want to see more updates on this car, but first things first, we got to take care of this car. This is going to be my daily driver for the next couple months or so, maybe longer, who knows. So I need to make sure this is good and ready as soon as I can, so I can start driving this. So as you see, I got a license plate. I just got this registered. I think, take a closer look. I think this license plate in the front looks really ugly. I don't really care how it looks on Corvettes in the front. So in the future, maybe I'll get the little filler plate that just says Corvette. My 85 Corvette that I had that. But we got a few things to do. There's a noise where you can hear the belt like rubbing or slapping against something. Maybe one of the transmission lines didn't go into the correct spot, so now the belt is rubbing against it. And then the turn signals, they work in the back, they don't work in the front. So I gotta fix that. And whatever else comes up, we're gonna take care of today in this video. Yep, just taking a look at this engine bay way down here. There's a rack line. I think these both go to a cooler or something like that. There's one here and one a little up further. The one here seems to be leaking a bit. When you do the harmonic balancer, you don't have to pull that fitting out. But the first time I didn't know that. I pulled it out. Guess I didn't fully tighten it, so I got to do that. And I got to bleed the power steering a little better, because every once in a while it comes back where it gets tight and hard to turn. Alright, got the driver's side turn signal out. I'll show you how to do it on the passenger side, but yeah, I'd say this bulb is pretty dead. It looks like milkshake in there. This side might be a little harder because there's less room for me. Oh, looks like this was already lowered. So there's a little air duct. You gotta push it out of the way to get to the brake, or to the turn signal, so you can stick your hand in there. And actually, I think this bulb is already on the ground. Not ground, but... oh, just kidding, it's all the way up there. That's what I was looking at. So if I stick you in there, that white thing, that's the turn signal. So you're gonna press a little tab. It's gonna have a little tab, you'll press it down, this one here. Press it and then turn counterclockwise. Passenger side's out, definitely a lot harder to get to. This one, the way the tab was in, it's just, there's hardly any room at all to fit your finger in there. But I got it. Alright, so I got a new idler and tensioner for the AC belt. So we're going to put that on. This is the Gates brand, which to me sounds like a good brand. I remember seeing their advertisements on YouTube and stuff a few years ago. It looks pretty good. So let's put this in. First, we gotta take off the idler. I have the belt off. I never put it back on, obviously, because I knew I was just gonna do this. You can't see anything. I can't see anything either. I'm gonna take off the idler and then eventually the tensioner too. The main serpentine belt, but this belt is actually fraying a little, and I think that could be part of my noise. So I'm just gonna remove it, make things easier, and probably go pick up a new belt anyways. Alright, I got the new AC belt and the idler and tensioner on. The idler is super simple to get on. The tensioner fought me for a while, especially because this has the trans-cooler lines right in the way. Really annoying. That took way too long. But I got it out. And I just took out the idler for the main serpentine belt. This is making some noise, and I want to replace it now. kind of here. It just sounds like, sand in here. And then the pulley surface is all worn away, so that doesn't help for the belt. So I'm gonna go get one of those. Here is the main serpentine belt. This is the one I pulled off, and you can see it's getting a little frayed and chewed up. So I want to replace that as well. And hopefully that should take care of all of our belt noises. All right, parts store did not have the serpentine belt, the main serpentine belt in stock for whatever reason. So that's ordered, and I put the new idler on. Here's the box for it. Now we're gonna put in these and then wrap up our time with this C5. Hey, we got daytime running lights. Let's see if they blink. And they both work. I now have blinkers in this car, front and back. So now I can fish my hand back in the little brake vent and put it back together. But once I get taken care of this serpentine belt, this car is going to be nice and good. Alright, coming up to the turn, put my blinker on. Blinker works. Oh, I got the sun right in my face. Okay, and then I'll give it a little gas. Still a bit of a noise, but yeah, still there's some noise there. Not sure what that is, unless it really is just that main serpentine belt that's bad. This car is something else. I've never had anything like this. My C4 was nowhere near as powerful as this car. So I'm at 70, I'm just gonna step on it. Oh man. You just take off, it throws you in your seat. I got the sun right in the camera, so I'm trying to block it out. There's a mountain. Man, but especially with like the grippy tires I have in the rear, they're like grippy and soft. Oh, this is insane. You step on it, throws you in your seat instantly. This is so cool. And last clip for this video. This is the HVAC unit. I've taken it apart. I've tried messing with the solder points, but I don't know. There's no display. Usually it will say like dim display, or like that's what people complain about, a dim display, but there's no display. Kind of seems like either the LEDs are burnt out. This isn't getting control or power. If I switch the passenger side, nothing happens. It's stuck on heat. If I turn AC, press it, there we go. It thinks about it and it turns off. The compressor never clicks on. It's like it's stuck in hot mode and there is no switching over to cool mode for whatever reason.